Hey there, I'm Marvin, and welcome back to our playthrough of Mass Effect Legendary Edition. In the last episode, we started our final main mission here on Feros. Shepard's team arrived to find the colony of Zhu's Hope, which was under attack by the geth. So we took a little time to help fend off the geth attack, as well as address some of the issues that the colony was facing, like a food and water shortage and finding a battery for their antiquated generator. Everything seemed pretty normal at the start until we randomly found this colonist outside the main colony area, Ian Newstead, who was acting rather strange. He was making these oddly pointed statements and somehow inflicting upon himself very intense neurological pain, and we really just had no idea what was going on with this guy and didn't even really learn much more about him when asking the colony leader Faidan who he is and why he's just out there on his own. So, without much more, we decided to head off. So Zhu's Hope is a colony funded by a corporation called X57, and their headquarters on Feros is where the geth decided to set up their main base. So that's where we headed to try to uncover what Saren is doing here on the planet. And when we arrived, with the help of a scientist, Lisbeth, who got stranded there during the geth invasion, we were able to learn about the Thorian, a unique plant species that has this ability where it can emit spores, and once inhaled, it infects its host and allows the Thorian to exert mind control over it. So it turns out X57 found out about the Thorian and set up the colony of Zhu's Hope right above it to study its mind control effects. Pretty ugly, disturbing stuff. Intentionally allowing this whole colony to get infected just so that the company can study the mind control ability of the Thorian and potentially discover some kind of way to capitalize upon it. So with that, Shepard makes a decision to go take out the Thorian, because certainly this isn't something that these colonists should be subjugated to, but also because most likely this is what Saren's it's most likely the reason that Saren is here on Feros. So we conclude the episode returning to Zhu's Hope here, neutralizing the colonists, and now by activating these freighter crane controls, we're going to be able to make our way below the colony to where the Thorian resides. And so just a quick heads up, when we get to the introductory scene of the Thorian, it's a little bit gross, to say the least, kind of like that intro scene of husks way at the beginning of the game, so just fair warning.
I tried to fight it, but it gets in your head. You can't imagine the pain. I was supposed to be their leader. These people trusted me. It wants me to stop you, but I won't. I won't!
It's actually rather a shame that he's sacrificing himself like that. All I need to do is just shoot that gas grenade at you. You would have been fine, dude. Just neutralize you. Alright, let's go find the Thorian. Alright, so again, heads up, bit of a gross scene coming up right here. Alright, you notice I got a huge Paragon boost right there. That is because I was able to keep all the colonists alive. Say hello to the Thorian.
Alright, we just need to find this creature and determine what it Tequila. What is that?
That does not look like any plant I've ever seen. This may be problematic.
Invaders, your every step is a transgression. 1,000 feelers appraise you as meat, good only to dig or decompose. I speak for the old growth as I did for Saren. You are within and before the Thorian. It commands that you be in awe.
Ugh. Alrighty, so the Thorian just spat out this Asari commando that likely worked for Benezia and therefore Saren, and now it wants me to bow down to it.
You gave something to Saren, something I need.
Saren sought knowledge of those who are gone. The old growth listened to flesh for the first time in the long cycle. Trades were made. Then cold ones began killing the flesh that would tend the next cycle. Flesh fairly given. The old growth sees the air you push as lies. It will listen no more.
Alright, so Saren was able to actually get something out of the Thorian, and in exchange, I guess, sacrifice some of those commandos. But then with everything he needed, he betrayed the Thorian and sent the geth to take it out.
I won't let you keep your thralls. Release them, now.
No more will the Thorian listen to those that scurry. Your lives are short, but have gone on too long. Your blood will feed the ground.
Usually there is a cutscene about this, or maybe it's a little bit later. So once you take out these initial intruders, you need to figure out some way to take care of this Thorian. Gosh, just look at that thing. And what you'll want to do is to find these Thorian neural nodes and take them out. Alright, that's an audio cue that you're doing the right thing.
Desired effect, I believe. A few more and it will be severely hurt.
Now every time you take out one of these, it will spawn another Asari commando to fight you, as well as trigger more Thorian creepers. So you'll just find a whole bunch of them along the way. Sometimes they will not activate when you walk by. Here comes another one. Now, fighting these creepers are kind of like fighting husks, so you shoot them from afar,
Shepard.
but otherwise if they get too close, you can always melee them to keep them from being able to discharge their attack at you.
Enemy sighted.
Alrighty. Oh, here we go. Through here. Up we go, Tally.
All patched up.
Perimeter secured.
Returning, Commander Shepard. We're on the right track.
Are they coming up from behind? No, they're further up. Alright, that's the last one. So you can see there's quite a few of them, creepers, so you want to make sure you keep your distance. My companion's got taken out a few times. Also, gross.
I'm free. I suppose I should thank you for releasing me.
Is everything all right? Are you hurt?
I am fine, or I will be, in time. My name is Shiala. I served Matriarch Benezia. When she allied herself with Saren, so did I. I came to this world in search of the Thorian. Saren needed its knowledge, and he needed my biotic abilities to communicate with it. Saren offered me in trade. I was sacrificed to secure an alliance between Saren and the Thorian.
Saren's pretty quick to betray his own people.
He was quick to betray the Thorian, too. After he had what he wanted, he ordered the geth to destroy all evidence of its existence. Saren knows you are searching for the conduit. He knows you are following his steps. He attacked the Thorian so you could not gain the cipher.
The cipher?
What's the cipher? And why did Saren need it?
The beacon on Eden Prime gave you visions. But the visions are unclear, confusing. They were meant for a Prothean mind. To truly comprehend them, you must think like a Prothean. You must understand their culture, their history, their very existence. The Thorian was here long before the Protheans built this city. It watched and studied them. When they died, it consumed them. They became a part of it.
Really interesting. And so, obviously, one implication of this is that the Thorian is at least 50,000 years old. Actually, even longer, because it took the Reapers, you'll find out it took the Reapers centuries to wipe out the Protheans. So, yeah, Thorian's pretty old.
So the Thorian taught Saren to think like a Prothean. How?
The cipher is the very essence of being a Prothean. It cannot be described or explained. It would be like describing color to a creature without eyes. To understand, you must have access to endemic ancestral memory, a viewpoint spanning thousands of Prothean generations. I sensed this ancestral memory, the cipher, when I melded with the Thorian. Our identities merged, our minds intertwined. Such knowledge cannot be taught. It simply exists.
I need that knowledge to stop Saren.
There is a way. I can transfer the knowledge from my mind to yours, as I did with Saren. Try to relax, Commander. Slow, deep breaths. Let go of your physical shell. Reach out to grasp the threads that bind us, one to another.
All right, so we're going to see
Every action sends ripples across the galaxy. Every idea must touch another mind to live. Each emotion must mark another's spirit. We are all connected.
Okay,
Every
we're going to see the
living being united in a
beacon vision
single
again, so
glorious
just warning
existence.
for flashing imagery.
Open yourself to the universe, Commander. Embrace eternity. I have given you the cipher, just as it was given to Saren. The ancestral memories of the Protheans are part of you now.
What was that? Commander Shepard, are you alright?
Yeah, so you tell me, did the vision make sense now? It's a lot more clear-cut, but I'm not exactly sure what those images are supposed to tell me.
I saw something. It still didn't make any sense.
You have been given a great gift, the experience of an entire people. It will take time for your mind to process this information.
We should get you back to the ship where you can be monitored.
I'm sorry if you have suffered, but there was no other way. You needed the cipher. In time, it will help you understand the vision from the beacon.
Alright, but what the heck is the conduit?
Do you know what the conduit is, or where it is?
No, I'm sorry. All I know is that Saren believes the conduit was the key to the Prothean extinction.
Then whatever it is, we cannot let him have it.
You have the cipher. In time, your visions will clear. They will lead you to the conduit. I only pray you find it before Saren does.
Interesting. Alright, and of course you can ask Shiala a little bit more about the Thorian, her experience with Saren, as well as her own background, but I will skip that.
Now that you're free of the Thorian, what are you planning to do next?
If you allow it, I would like to stay here with the colonists. They have suffered greatly, and I played a role in their suffering. I would like to make amends.
The colonists will need all the help they can get. They'll be happy to have you on their side.
Thank you, Commander. May fortune smile upon you.
I can't believe it. Jong says we'll have all the money we need to keep this place running. It's because of you, Shepard. I can't thank you enough.
Alrighty, and there we go. That is the conclusion of the Feros mission. You can talk to some of the colonists on your way out of here.
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Of course, again, you can still talk to Shiala and find out these background details.
Farewell, Shiala.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
Patching you up.
It's nice to finally get the support we deserve.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Now Exogeny will pour the money in. We'll be able to rebuild and then some.
Okay, now before we depart Feros, I am going to pop by this one part, which I could have visited earlier. I believe there is something here that we can hack to maybe get a mission? Maybe not. Oh look, it's Ian.
Free. I can't believe I'm free.
Dude, you are one brave and crazy guy. Purposely provoking the Thorian like that, that definitely takes some cojones.
Thank you for everything you did.
Here we go. Okay, so this is a side quest that we're going to tackle.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
Yeah, everything looks good. You can even get some more stuff from Ledra, but I think we're fine on equipment. So let's head out.
Thank you for freeing us.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
If you're wondering, this is why it's mandatory to get Liara to complete this first game.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity. It is a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers. But the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos! That is why Saren needed to find the Mu relay. It is the only way to get to Ilos.
We have to get to Ilos.
Forget it. The Mu relay's inside the Terminus systems. Alliance ships are not welcome there. Neither are Spectres.
The conduit's on Ilos. That's where Saren's heading. I plan to be waiting when he gets there.
Saren will have his entire fleet orbiting Ilos. You will never make it down to the surface without reinforcements. You need to alert the Council. We need a fleet to... Oh, I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
All right.
I forwarded the mission update to the Citadel, Commander. We got confirmation on those reinforcements. Ambassador Udino wants us to report back to the Citadel. The Council's massing a joint species fleet to deal with Saren and his geth.
I knew they'd come around. Back to the Citadel, Joker. I want the Normandy at the head of that fleet.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so seems like the Council is finally listening to us, and situation is looking up. Maybe this is going to be that crowning moment.
Good job, Shepard. Thanks to you, the Council's finally taking real action against Saren.
The Ambassador is correct. If Saren is foolish enough to attack the Citadel, as you believe, we will be ready for him.
Patrols are stationed at every mass relay linking Citadel space to the Terminus systems.
You think a blockade's gonna stop him? He's on Ilos looking for the conduit right now. What are you doing about that?
Ilos is only accessible to the Mu relay, deep inside the Terminus systems, Commander. If we send a fleet in there, the only possible outcome is full-scale war.
Now is the time for discretion, Commander. Saren's greatest weapon was secrecy. Exposed, he is no longer a threat. This is over.
Nope. So the Council isn't on your side.
One ship going into the Terminus systems won't start a war. I can be discreet.
You detonated a nuclear device on Vermeer. I wouldn't call that discreet.
Your style served you well in the Traverse, Commander. We recognize that. But Ilos requires a deft touch. We have the situation under control.
Secrecy isn't his greatest weapon. The conduit is.
Saren is a master manipulator. The conduit is just a distraction from his real plan to attack the Citadel.
Sovereign's the real threat. Saren's just a servant of the Reapers.
Only you have seen the Reapers, and then only in visions. We won't invade the Terminus systems because of a dream.
Oh.
If Saren finds the conduit, we're all screwed. We have to go to Ilos.
Ambassador Udina, I get the sense Commander Shepard isn't willing to let this go.
There are serious political implications here, Shepard. Humanity's made great gains thanks to you, but now you're becoming more trouble than you're worth.
You bastard! You're selling us out!
It's just politics, Commander. You've done your job, now let me do mine. We've locked out all the Normandy's primary systems until further notice you're grounded.
Are you insane? After everything I have done, you still don't believe me.
I think it's time for you and your team to leave, Commander. This no longer concerns you. The Council can handle this, with my help, of course.
Ugh. Udina, what a sleazeball.
Commander. Shepard, I cannot believe they did this to you. I am so sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's not right. You did everything they asked and more. Nobody else could have done what you did. The Council owes you everything, everything. Instead, they strip you of your command and ground the Normandy.
I don't care if they ground me, but they refuse to go after Saren. If they don't stop him from finding the conduit, we're all dead.
Perhaps we could appeal, and get them to reverse their decision.
I pushed them as hard as I could. They wouldn't budge.
So you're going to walk away? You will just give up and doom the entire galaxy to extinction?
We're out of the game for now, but I'll find a way back in.
I believe in you, Shepard. I am with you every step of the way.
Sorry to interrupt, Commander. Got a message from Captain Anderson.
What did he want?
Only said to meet him in that club in the wards. Flux.
You should probably go meet with him.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Alright, so Anderson has something to say to us. Maybe he can help Shepard out with this
Tally,
situation.
Are the Quarians concerned that the return of the geth will lead to more anger against your people?
The geth killed billions and forced us from our homeworld. Most Quarians believe we have paid properly for our mistake.
Alrighty, so talking to Anderson basically is our way to get Shepard off of the Citadel. So it's kind of like a point of no return, at least as far as the Citadel is concerned. So I'm gonna take a brief pause here and finish up a few things on the Citadel, like finding those keepers, and then loop back to conclude this section with the conversation with Anderson. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. So all I did off screen was run around the Citadel to scan keepers. There are a total, I think, of 21 in the Citadel, but for the side quest, you only need to scan 20 of them. Nothing super crazy happens when you complete this mission, but you do get this fun little message at the start of Mass Effect 2 if you're able to accomplish it. So if you have a bit of time, it is worth completing the side quest because it's a bit of a laugh. And here's the last one I need to get. Alright, so all set. Let's go and find Anderson at Flux.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission, just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
What's the plan?
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That is a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be there. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador will not forgive this, Captain. You will be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Okay, so both options work just fine, but clearly there's one that's much more satisfying, and that's breaking into Udina's office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
Yes, he has.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
In entertainment news, Francis Kitt has announced plans to direct Hamlet with L-Corps cast members. The production will open dramatic theater to the L-Corps with a Hamlet who uses L-Corps body language and pheromones. Kitt claims that he's also excited by giving a human audience the chance to judge Hamlet by his deeds and not his emotions.
Yep, that's something that we're definitely going to watch in Mass Effect 3.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Alright, here we go.
Anderson? What are you doing here? I didn't send...
Let's go. Get us out of here, Joker. Now.
Alright, and we are off. So I mentioned that was a point of no return for the Citadel. Obviously, if you stick with the story, then you should head straight to Ilos and complete the main quest line. But there's actually nothing stopping you from tackling some side quests in the meantime. So that's actually what we're going to do, because there's a few more that are pretty interesting to check out. That one that I found on Feros, we're going to take a look at that. So that one was, where was that? Oh, here we go. Amazon system in the Voyager cluster. So, and mainly we're doing this because, can you actually land on this? Okay, good. You can't land on the Citadel. We're doing that because it actually has a specific relation to Shepard's background as a spacer. Or sorry, as a war hero, I should say. You can actually trigger this side quest simply by traveling to that system. Because Hackett is going to chime in right now.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Thorian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral, and we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Alright, that does not answer the question that she doesn't have anyone on the team who can handle that. Alright, here we are.
The signal is coming from a mine?
A trap. It has to be.
I concur. This did not crash. Someone moved it here.
Yeah, only one thing to do.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
All right, Shepard.
Time to spring the trap. There it is.
Seismic charge. Someone did that on purpose.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I fought. My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator. The one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action!
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
You'll see me again, Halliot. Count on it.
I rather doubt that. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Nope, but there's a bomb we have to take care of, so what you need to do is find the 3 hardpoints and disable them, just like how we've been opening those security items. Here we go. Now, you can just use your Omnigel. If you have been collecting a lot at this point, this is a great opportunity to use it, but I'll showcase how you disable it manually. Again, it's just like all the things we've been doing before. They're not even all that hard. I think this is like the medium difficulty level ones. And done. So once you disable the bomb, we gotta take out that leader. You just go out this other door that was previously inaccessible. And then once you're out, you'll find yourself, whoops, here we go, right up here with the Mako down here, and this is where the enemy base is. So what you can actually do, funny enough, is just run straight for the Mako, get it, and then shoot everyone, and it will be easy as pie. But personally, I think a more fun way to deal with it is to switch to your sniper rifle, which you probably have not really used at this point, and you can just ding them from afar. So we'll just find them over here. Let's take... Which one is Halliot? He's the Thorian. I'm not sure. He might be that one over there. Oh, there's Halliot. At this distance, they really struggle to hurt you. Alright, save the last one. And that's it. Oh, is there one more? No, I thought they were all gone. Yeah, so not so tough, eh, Halliot? Oh, sorry, there is one more. Oh, hello. Excellent. All right, and then we're going to complete one more side quest that actually is quite a bit involved. I don't know if we're going to have the time to completely get through the mission, but it is one of the 2 DLCs that BioWare put together for the first Mass Effect game, called Bring Down the Sky, and it's a pretty good one. So we're going to check that out before we head over to Ilos. And you'll see this one marked out on your map as asteroid X57. Let's at least get it started.
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours. Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. Can you hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
Alright, pretty intense intro there. Here are the fusion torches, plus the transmission tower, which I'm not sure if I need to go there yet, but in any case, so we gotta stop this asteroid from crashing into Terra Nova, one of the largest human colonies. I don't know why the fleet...
in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm... Damn it. Go.
There's probably one more back there, but it's fine. I don't know why the Alliance fleet just doesn't send something to destroy the asteroid. Well, I don't think we've met Batarians yet, but these are Batarians.
Harak! Check! Check! Release the Baron!
Easy as pie. Is the thing in here? No, maybe it's upstairs. Sorry, let me just take a look around. No, upstairs? Let's take a look. What is this wheel doing over here?
I hear you. What's going on? Who are you?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Stay put. I'll get those other torches offline as soon as I can.
Thanks. I'll contact you when I can.
Alright, I'm not sure how much backstory I'll be able to get through on this, but essentially, Batarians are a race that humanity came into contact fairly early after discovering Mass Effect technology, and... oh, hold up.
Hey.
Oh god. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
My shields took the hit. No damage done. I'm with the Alliance. Commander Shepard.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on this rock. Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family. They live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
Time's running short.
One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
Time's running short. I better get moving.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.
Alrighty. I was mentioning that the Batarians and humanity met very early on after humanity first discovered Mass Effect technology, and were often competing to assert themselves within the Council hierarchy. Humanity won out, so the Batarians feel quite a bit of animosity against them. Alright, this next one is going to be extremely annoying to get to because of that proximity thing. Oops. And I am not planning to save the engineers in this playthrough, but it is something you can do before you complete the main story arc of this DLC.
You hear me? Getting all kinds of interference. Damn. Sorry. There's a lot of feedback. See if I can fix it. In the meantime, just keep doing...
Warning. Ground-penetrating radar detects anti-vehicle demolition nearby. Proceed on foot.
Okay, so right here is where you need to stop. You can see these little things spinning with a blue light on it. Those are the bombs, though that's not the exact precise location. So you want to start off kind of beelining towards that door right there, and then just maneuver your way from anything that... Oh, that's right, sorry, I forgot they're enemies. We should probably take care of them. Good enough. Nope, 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 nope. No, no. Alright, I think I might be through. Yes. Alright, whatever you do, make sure you disarm these explosives, so you don't have to worry about this going out. Thank goodness. Alright, let's also, of course, take out the fusion torch.
Humans, take them out!
Oh, come on. Ah, that's annoying. Okay. Alright, you done overheating? Are you kidding me? Really? Forget it. I'm just gonna go disable the thing.
Are you there? You've got to hurry. You've really pissed them off. Their leader's setting charges everywhere. I think he's going to blow this whole facility.
Get away from there!
Don't shoot, please! No!
Who's shutting down the torches?
Alright, just warning, we got a execution scene coming up.
Find this problem and deal with it. Get her out of here!
Whee! Alright, here we are at the third one.
Release the Baron!
Shields disabled.
Alright, nicely done, team.
Hold it right there. This doesn't have to end in bloodshed. Don't come any closer. We can do this the hard way, or we can end this peacefully.
I didn't think you Batarians knew the meaning of the word.
Look, I'm just doing my job here. Hijacking this rock wasn't my idea. I signed on to make a little profit. A quick slave grab, nothing more.
This isn't just a slave grab anymore. Millions of people are going to die.
Don't you think I know that? I'm just following orders here. If it were up to me, we'd have already left.
Well, it's not too late. You can still leave.
I don't think so. Bollock would skin me alive and sell my hide out of spite. Crazy bastard. This whole mission's gone to hell and I'm gonna pay for it.
So why do you listen to him?
Good question. I had a bad feeling about this from the moment we landed. Now Bollock wants you dead. And what Bollock wants, Bollock gets. I can't change that.
Do you always want to be second in command? Get me out of here and I'll take care of Bollock. Then you can start giving the orders.
Huh. An interesting proposal. It certainly has benefits over the current situation. Shut it down. This is Bollock's problem now. I hope you're as quick with a gun as you are with your promises, for both our sakes.
Bollock will get what's coming to him, and so will you if I ever catch you in human territory again. Are we clear?
Perfectly. Bollock's holed up in the main facility. You'll need this to get in. Don't underestimate him. He's a mean bastard. Let's go. We're getting off this rock.
Honestly, it's probably faster just to attack him, but we took the more peaceful route. Alright, here we are. I'm just going to ignore these turrets and go straight in. Alright, and this is where Kate was helping us, but she got caught. Where exactly am I supposed to be headed here? So many enemies. This last one.
Die, human!
There we go. Alright, are we done here?
You humans. You're almost more trouble than you're worth.
I'm just getting started.
Predictable, but this is over. I'm leaving this asteroid. If you try to stop me, I'll detonate these charges, and your helper and her friends are all going to die.
You don't get to leave, Balak. Not after what you've done.
What I've done? This is nothing compared to what's been done to the Batarians. We've been forced into exile, forced to survive on what we can scrounge up. It's been like that for decades.
Why take it out on these people? They didn't do anything to you or the Batarians.
Didn't do anything. Aside from colonizing a world that could have been ours. Aside from using resources that should have been ours. We were left to defend ourselves. But the humans were stronger than us. We knew that. The Council knew that. But it didn't matter. It was you. You and your kind are the only reason we're in this position.
How does killing innocent people make up for that?
We had no other options. Sometimes you need to get someone's attention before they'll listen. That's why we attacked you at Elysium. That's why I'm doing this. You forced our hand.
You attacked us first. When we retaliated, you ran off to the Council hoping for help. When you didn't get it, you hid. You've got no one to blame but yourselves.
Enough! You couldn't possibly understand. Actually, you just don't want to understand, and I'm done wasting my breath. Now, if you want your friends to live, I suggest you step aside.
Alright, so again, some interesting backstory between humanity and the Batarians. At this point, you need to choose the Paragon or Renegade option. Renegade is you attack him, but leave the others, the hostages here to die from the bombs, or you go and save the hostages by defusing the bombs. So Balak is actually going to make an appearance in Mass Effect 3 if we let him live, so we'll go and save the hostages.
You can go, but this isn't over. I'll find you eventually.
Maybe, but I made sure you won't follow me today. Those charges are still on a timer. Better hurry if you want to save your friends.
Alright, and then you can see these are the locations of the 3 charges. I think one down here should be closest, maybe? Nope, nope, you gotta... Alright, let's go this way. Is there one here? Oh, that's upstairs. You can mostly just ignore the enemies at this point. Focus primarily on the charges. Over here. Okay, Okay, and then there should be one across the way. Alright.
He left. Is that all right?
Letting him go was better than the alternative. I thought you were gonna stay someplace safe.
There might have been something I could have done to help. I thought I should be here. I know this asteroid better than anyone. You did it. Another hour and our course would have been irreversible. I ran the numbers, Shepard. X57 would have struck near the capital city, the most densely populated region. But that's not going to happen, thanks to you. Is Katie in here? Is she all right? Is her team?
Balak was holding them hostage. I let him go to save them.
Let a terrorist go or sacrifice innocent lives. I'm glad that's not a choice I had to make. Is that... Will you get in trouble for that? I mean, he could do the same thing somewhere else, couldn't he?
The Alliance has a whole navy full of people like me, waiting to take him down. We'll be watching.
Shepard, thank you for my grandchildren's lives. I don't think I'll stick around, though. Not with the team gone. Too many ghosts. It's time for me to get back and spend some time with my family. Before I go, I'd like to offer you something. Maybe you'll have more use for it than I will. As lead engineer, I get some quality items. Take your pick. You've earned it.
Alright. And so actually you can get yourself some pretty decent equipment for completing this mission. Do I actually need the Omni tool? I'm not sure, but you know what? We'll get Tally some armor. How about that?
You have Thorian armor? That's hard to come by.
We hired a few to help install the torches. They really knew their stuff. You're welcome to take it.
One more thing. You asked me to look into your missing engineers?
Have you found them?
Not yet. Can you think of anything that would help me find them?
See if you can tap into our transmission tower out on the surface. Their equipment sheds will show up on your sensors.
Take care of yourself.
Be well, Shepard. We owe you.
Alright, and that's why you need the transmission tower. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh wow, that is considerably better. Alright. Very cool. Okay. And that's bring down the sky. Oh wait, sorry, we gotta release the hostages.
I can't believe you let Balak go to save us. I half expected you to just let us die. Sacrifice the few for the many.
Then I'd be no better than the Batarians. Besides, Balak won't get away with this. I know who he is now. He can't run forever.
You sound like my brother. He was always so stubborn, but always willing to do the right thing, no matter what.
I wish I could have saved him too.
It's not your fault. You did what you could. At least Aaron died in a place he loved. He was the one who convinced me to join the team here. Said it would be an adventure.
Yeah, quite the adventure.
I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but I should see to Aaron.
I understand. You've been through enough today. I'll get out of your way.
Thank you. Oh, I don't even know your name.
Shepard. Commander Shepard.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. You're not exactly what I expected, but thank you.
Alright, and of course, before you head off, you can talk to her a little bit more to learn about this asteroid and the Batarian attack.
I'll get out of your way. So long, Kate.
I appreciate that, Commander. Goodbye.
Okay, so that's Bring Down the Sky. I'm going to wrap this up right here. Though off screen, I will maybe play this a little bit further, head to that transmission tower and go rescue those engineers, you know, just to complete things up. But story-wise, there really isn't anything too significant for getting that done. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Today we finished up the mission on Feros, which gave us quite a bit of information about the Thorian and revealed why Saren was interested in finding the Thorian. As a creature who lived well before the Protheans came to the planet, it had the ability to allow us to better understand what that Prothean vision was all about. So with Liara's help, we were able to decipher that it was a warning about the Reaper invasion, but obviously, it wasn't enough to allow the Protheans to stop the Reapers from annihilating them. Still, though, what was interesting is that it allowed Liara to deduce that the conduit is on Ilos, and which we need to access through the Mu relay, and we have the location of that relay thanks to the Rachni Queen that we met on Noveria. So all the pieces from the main missions, saving Liara, Noveria, and Feros, came together to give us what we need to finally track down Saren and figure out what exactly is the conduit and what's going on. So that was pretty cool. Of course, the council, again, still isn't supporting us in this effort, so we had to use Admiral Anderson, Captain Anderson's help to get ourselves off the Citadel. But before we proceed to Ilos, we completed this DLC mission, Bring Down the Sky, which, is a kind of a nice short action set piece here, which I think is quite fun. So anyways, my name is Marvin. I really hoped you enjoyed this episode. We are coming fast to the conclusion of the first Mass Effect game, so stick with me for a few more and we'll see the ending of that. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe to Buddy Up Gaming for the final installments for the first Mass Effect game and the other and playthroughs of the other 2 games in the trilogy, of course, as well as other family-friendly gaming content. Hope you have a good one, and take care out there.